is spooktacular to have you here with me today. I am Dr. Madstone with San Bernardino County Regional Parks. Welcome to Spooky Science. Today, I am going to show you how to make the super weird, the super spooky, but the super fun Oobleck. For this experiment, you're going to need a few items. You'll need 1 to 2 cups of cornstarch, a cup of water, a mixing bowl, a measuring cup, rubber gloves, and of course, colorful Casey!
You rang.
Do you have my color for me?
I do. I brought you Boo.
Now, when it comes to science, most substance can change states. They can change from a solid to a liquid to a gas when you change something around them, like their temperature. For example, water. If you freeze water, it turns into ice. If you boil water, it turns into steam. But what if something can turn states based on pressure? Well, Oobleck is just that. It is a substance that changes into a liquid and a solid based on pressure. So are you guys ready to do some spooky science? All right, let's go. So before we get started, if you're going to wear gloves, this is where you're going to want to put them on. The first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to grab your mixing bowl, okay, and you're going to measure out approximately 1 to 2 cups of cornstarch. The more cornstarch that you add, the more Oobleck you will have at the end. So I've measured out approximately 1 cup of cornstarch, and I'm going to go ahead and add that to my mixing bowl. Oh, science is fun. All right. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take our water. Now, you should usually start with about 1 cup of water. So you're going to add this water to your cornstarch. And I'm just going to go ahead and add about half of it right now to see where we're at. And then I'm going to take my fingers and I'm going to slowly mix together the cornstarch and the water. Now, as I'm mixing the cornstarch and the water together, you will start to feel that it gets really thick and really sticky. You're just going to keep on mixing that together. Now, if for some reason it is too thick, you can always add more water. Or if it's too runny, you just go ahead and add a little bit more cornstarch. And then when it gets the nice thick consistency, you are good. So let's go ahead and mix this up just a little bit. Now, if you guys notice, as I'm mixing my Oobleck, it is still a little bit runny. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more of my cornstarch. Okay, so add a little bit more cornstarch, and I'm going to mix it up again. Now it's getting thicker because it's harder to turn in my bowl. So now it looks like I got it a little too thick. So just like I said before, you're going to add a little bit more water. There we go. Now this should be just the right amount for my Oobleck. So I'm going to keep on mixing. When you get it to the right consistency, that's when it's time to add the color. So if you grab it, it should be a little thick to pull up from the bottom of the bowl and be able to run through your fingers. That's how you know it's the right consistency. So now I'm going to go ahead and, thanks to my special lab assistant, Colorful Casey, we have our Boo color. So I'm going to go ahead and add just a couple of drops of this Boo. And again, the color is to your preference. Any color, as much as you want. That's up to you. You can even, if you wanted to, add glitter and things like that. So then once I have my color in, I'm going to go ahead and take my Oobleck and I'm going to just grab it from the bottom and run it through my fingers. As I do this, the colors will start to mix really good in that bowl. So you're just going to keep on mixing, scraping away the Oobleck from the bottom of the bowl and mixing it in so it changes from solid to liquid, okay, until it's nice and mixed. So there you guys have it. In the science world, this is referred to as a non-Newtonian fluid. Oobleck is made up of different molecules called polymers, which are arranged in long chains. Now, when you put pressure on the Oobleck, the molecule chains actually bundle up and they stick together, okay? But once I release that pressure from my Oobleck, those molecule chains have time to separate and it becomes a liquid. hope you guys enjoyed joining us today for this Spooktacular Science. Again, I am Dr. Madstone.
And I'm Colorful Casey.
And if you guys are looking for more science, come on down to your local San Bernardino County Regional Parks and discover environmental science by observing plants, insects, and wildlife.
For more information, visit us at parks.sbcounty.gov.
Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Bye.